Back. What's up? All right, y'all. So, life update. I moved to a new apartment. Yeah, see my mantle. Yeah. And I see how, haven't organized anything. Today is my first day off in over, well, this is my second day off in 2 weeks because I had to take off to move. But before that, I haven't had an off day in like over a month. So, thanks to Hurricane Nate, I got an off day. So I'm no longer in a weird place in my living situation. Thank you, Jesus. I am getting settled into my new place. I love it. I love the peace. And yeah, I'm going to just leave it at that. I'm no longer in a weird place at work. I got a promotion, making much more money, and I am this much closer to becoming a full-time entrepreneur. So no longer in a weird place there. Still in a weird place in my hair. I think I'm just gonna get a haircut. I can't do the whole twist. It's too much like being natural again, and yeah. I need new glasses, obviously. Well, but I'll fix that. What else is new? Um, hmm. I rode out my first hurricane as an adult. My mom was like, "There's too many trees around there. Escape! It's a hurricane. You're on the second floor. Get out!" So, yeah, it wasn't that bad. It's pretty much over now. I think once it made landfall, it it downgraded to a tropical depression. So, this is pretty much all the damage we had. If y'all can see. Yeah, we got one down tree over there. Where is it? Can you see it? Yeah, over there. I could write an estimate for that, but it didn't fall on the fence, so we're probably not gonna cover it. So, what else is new? I got a fireplace. Ooh. I'm gonna do a video about decorating my new place too. It's gonna be real funky, real feng shui-ish, really open. Girl lost a few pounds. I don't know how many, but whatever. It's what it is. It is what it is. What else is happening in my life? I think that's pretty much it. I am like really in a really, really happy state. And not just because I got a new place and a new job, because those things are external. But I'm just really in a happy place spiritually and emotionally. Like, I just feel good. I'm happy. I haven't been. I don't remember ever being this happy. Living on my own terms. Um, living on me and God's terms. Because He is definitely directing my way. Don't know what I'm doing, but I know that He is walking ahead of me. So I am no longer fearful of things. I am no longer afraid of taking risks. It's pretty much why I'm in the position I am now, because of the risks I've taken over the past year or so. There was a time where I was like, man, if I move up at work, then I'm not guaranteed to stay there, and I could end up losing my kind of guaranteed job. But I had to realize that this is pretty much, when it comes to the job force, no job is guaranteed. So everything is temporary as far as that concerned. So you just got to play it smart, and play your cards. Play the cards that you were given. You got to play them smart. And that's where I'm at. And God is leading me. I have no doubt about it. I know the next chapter of my life is going to be crazy, so I'm just trying to prepare for it now. I'm just trying to make sure I am in a position to receive the things that God is going to bring me in the next year. So I'm excited for 2018. So what else is new? I'm almost no longer in a weird place as far as my website is concerned. I'm getting ready to transition to a new hosting platform. So hopefully my new website is gonna be dope. So y'all stay tuned for that. I think that's it. I think that's all the life update. I think that's all the life updates I have for you guys. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. Good morning, you guys. Since the last time I talked to you, a lot has gone on. So, this is my update video. So, since I talked to you guys last, I have gotten a haircut. A haircut and a half, actually. The length of time between the last video and this one is about I can't remember. Let's see, a hurricane was in October. So it's been a few weeks, right? Anyway, in that time I've gotten a haircut. I also recorded some more content. And I finished my studio, kinda. Maybe. Go to my channel and watch my video on my behind the scenes of how I DIY my studio. I don't know if I'm going to put this video up before that one or not, but just stay tuned for it either way. But yeah, what else has happened since I talked to you guys last? I got laid off. That should have been the first thing I talked about, huh? Yeah, so the way my job works is it's insurance, so it highly depends on the weather. If there's nothing going on in the weather, they don't really have much work. So they have to start cutting back, and I was one of the ones that got cut. Don't cry for me though. Don't cry for me though, cause I wasn't mad. I was actually expecting it and not prepared. So I'm taking this time. Oh, somebody bumping. I'm taking this time to be an entrepreneur full time. Just trying to see if I can do it. I know I can. God knows I can. So this time is I guess, to prove it to myself. God has given me all the tools I need to be successful at this and be my own employer and never have to work for somebody else. So I have to put those tools to work for myself. So I've been laid off for about going on 3 weeks, I believe. And it's been fun so far. I have been getting up still early, just having the mentality that I'm working for myself. So I still need to show up for myself, so I get up and I get everything. I try to get everything I need to do for my channel and for you guys in the morning. And that way I have the rest of the afternoon for planning, with my friends and, all the other stuff. So far, so good. How have I been feeling through this time? At first, when I first got laid off, I was terrified. I was nervous. But I was also very, very, very sure, because I did have the option to go back to my previous position, but I felt like God was leading me to just go out on my own. So I decided to get laid off and to possibly go back next year. That's my plan. So I'm going to give myself about 3 months to do this entrepreneur thing. If it works out, great. If it doesn't work out, I don't know if I'm gonna go back to work. Might try something else. I don't know. But it's a lot of responsibility. having like a full day, you know, to decide what you're gonna do with it every day. And it's like if you wake up after a certain time, like maybe you wake up 11 o'clock, in like 2 minutes, if you blink, it's like 5 o'clock and it's getting dark. And I'm like, this is so hard. But I have confidence in myself that I will be able to be successful at this with you guys' support. So, what else? Throughout that whole thing, I was never feeling a sense of regret about my decision. I feel like I had talked to God, and me and God had been in tune, and He had showed me that this was the way to go. I think there are some big things that are going to happen by the end of this year. Oh, yeah. I forgot the biggest thing. I also got cast as Effie in the local Dreamgirls production here. It's called the production is gonna be called One Night Only. And if you're in the area on Mother's Day weekend, you should come out and see me. See your girl tear the stage down. I forgot all about that. That's crazy. Probably because rehearsals won't start till next year, but we've been doing meet and greets with the cast and everything like that. So I'm really excited about that. And the good thing about this layoff is that I now have time to devote and to focus on that, because I am a singer. I don't know if you guys know that, but I am not necessarily, I wouldn't call myself an actor because I haven't done a lot of it. So this is going to be a learning experience for me, and I look forward to working with people like my peers who do know a lot more about this acting life than I do. So I'm looking forward to learning about being on the stage, and I'm just really excited about that. So that was another reason why I was so sure about being laid off, because I knew that I had some big things coming up, and the way my job is set up, it's not an 8 to 5, it's a 7 to 7, and if it's turned up, if the weather is turned up, then that's 7 to 7 every day, and that means I don't have any time to devote to this channel, any time to devote to anything extra that I want to do. So for almost 3 years, it was taking up a large portion of my life. Like, I didn't see my family a lot. I didn't hang out with my friends a lot. There was creative things that I couldn't do because I was always at work. Couldn't go on any trips because if you take off work, then you're losing money. We don't have sick time. We don't have vacation time. We don't have any of that stuff. It's just straight 77 hourly pay. If you take off, you're losing money. It was just a lot. And I was going on 3 years doing it. It was just a lot, and I really needed a break. So it's almost Thanksgiving here. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Got a lot of friends and family coming down to visit. I can't wait to hang out and with everybody and eat. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. So it's gonna be so much food tomorrow. I hope you guys have a wonderful time with your families. Whatever you celebrate, whatever you believe, just take this time to be with your family, because tomorrow is not promised. That's another thing that happened while I've been gone. My aunt passed away. We lost my aunt to cancer 3 weeks ago. So I really kind of took a leave of absence from social media and a lot of that stuff because we were traveling back and forth to Florida for about 2 weeks. And finally had to say goodbye to my auntie. She was the first of my grandmother's 9 siblings to pass away. So it really shook the family kind of hard. And I think a lot of us are still trying to get over that. My cousins, her children are coming down for Thanksgiving tomorrow, so we look forward to seeing them again, seeing everybody again. But yeah, a lot happened. I should have wrote this stuff down because it's been so long since I have updated. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Yeah. That's pretty much it. If you guys have any suggestions of videos you want me to do, some DIY stuff, some topics you want me to talk about, please put it below in my comments. Email me at IndYah, that's IndYah, at Maven.Haus, Haus. So if you want me to talk about anything, just email me there or just comment in the comment section. I plan on doing a lot of stuff. I got a lot of videos coming from you guys. I don't know if they're going to be up before I post this video. I'm not sure. Don't know how my channel is going to go yet. So I've been taking time to plan all of that out. But I look forward to interacting with you guys and building my channel, building my brand, continuing to build my brand. I have a lot coming for you guys next year. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, call a friend. You know, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. I'll be back. I promise. Bye. Ended up looking like Helga most days, and nobody told me. Yeah. Guess they were letting me, you know, find myself.